Welcome to What Is. Today, we're asking the frosty, feathery, often frustrating question, what is snow? At its heart, snow is just frozen water. But saying that is like saying a symphony orchestra is just a bunch of instruments. It's true, but it misses the entire, breathtaking, complex performance. Snow is so much more than mere ice. It's a marvel of atmospheric alchemy, a tiny, transient masterpiece, and occasionally, the reason your commute just became a multi-hour ordeal. So, how does this watery magic happen? It starts way up there, in the clouds, where temperatures are below freezing. We're talking super chilly. Water vapor, which is just water in its gaseous form, needs something to cling to. It can't just freeze on its own without a little help. And what does it cling to? Tiny particles. Microscopic bits of dust, pollen, even the smallest specks of pollution. These are called ice nuclei. The water vapor then freezes onto these tiny specks, forming a minuscule ice crystal. Think of it as the original seed of a snowflake, a microscopic, icy embryo. Now, as this tiny crystal falls through the cloud, it collects more water vapor, which freezes onto it. This is where the magic really starts to happen, because the way these water molecules freeze onto the crystal is, well, it's incredibly elegant. You see, water molecules, when they freeze, naturally arrange themselves in a hexagonal, six-sided structure. It's their preferred configuration at these temperatures, a fundamental law of physics playing out on a microscopic scale. And as more water freezes onto this initial crystal, it grows outwards, but always maintaining that six-sided symmetry. But here's the kicker, the secret to its infinite variety. As the snowflake falls, it encounters different temperatures and humidity levels within the cloud. These minute, ever-changing conditions dictate precisely how and where new ice crystals form on its arms. One arm might sprout a tiny plate, another a delicate needle, another a complex, feathery dendrite. This constant variation, this unique journey through the atmosphere, is precisely why no two snowflakes are ever truly alike. They are, quite literally, tiny, frozen autobiographies of their solitary descent from the sky. Each one a unique masterpiece, which, if you think about it, is a pretty profound thing to be shoveling off your driveway at 6 a.m. What else is snow made of? A surprising amount of air. Those intricate, six-sided structures aren't solid ice. They're delicate frameworks with lots of empty space. This trapped air is what makes snow feel light and fluffy, and it's also why snow is an excellent insulator. Yes, believe it or not, a thick blanket of snow can actually protect the ground, plants, and even hibernating animals from even colder air temperatures above. It's nature's cozy, albeit sometimes inconvenient, blanket. It also explains why everything sounds so hushed and quiet after a fresh snowfall. The snow absorbs sound waves, dampening the world. It's like the planet collectively decided to put on noise-cancelling headphones. Of course, what is snow? Depends heavily on who you're asking. To a child, it's pure magic. A canvas for sleds and snowmen. A legitimate excuse to miss school. To an adult, especially one living somewhere with actual winter, it's often a four-letter word followed by back pain, traffic jams, and rapidly depleting salt supplies. Or, if you're lucky, a beautiful backdrop for a warm drink by the fire. Powder snow, wet snow, slush, grapple, sleet, they're all variations on a theme, each determined by a specific set of atmospheric conditions. Powder is what skiers dream of. Slush is what turns a pleasant walk into a perilous amphibian crawl through icy puddles. But whatever form it takes, it's all fundamentally the same incredible phenomenon. So, what is snow? It's a marvel of microphysics, an art form sculpted by the atmosphere. a blank canvas for winter wonder, and occasionally a profound inconvenience. It's the transformation of something as simple as water vapor into an intricate, ephemeral jewel. It's a reminder of the incredible complexity and beauty that exists in the most common natural phenomena right outside our windows, and it's a process that profoundly shapes landscapes, cultures, and our individual experiences of winter. Thank you for joining us on this frosty dive into what is snow. If you enjoyed this journey into the crystalline world, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the what is of everything. And let us know in the comments below what is question you'd like us to tackle next. Until next time, stay curious.